Did you know that, contrary to popular belief, the Great Wall of China is not visible from space? Yes, that's right. What's even more fascinating is that it isn't one continuous structure, but an amalgamation of multiple walls. The incredible Great Wall, with all its parts combined, stretches for an astonishing 13,000 miles. To put that into perspective, it's like traveling from New York to Los Angeles, not once but twice. This mind-boggling fact sets the stage for the amazing story we're about to unravel. Brace yourselves as we journey back in time and unearth the remarkable history of this monumental structure. The Great Wall, a marvel of human achievement, traces its origins back to the 7th century BC. At this point in history, China was not a unified nation, but rather a collection of independent states, each with its own rulers and boundaries. The states of Qi, Yan, Wei and Zhao were particularly significant players during this era. To safeguard their and people amidst the ongoing rivalries and threats of invasions, these states resorted to the construction of individual protective walls. Imagine yourself as a ruler in ancient China, living in a time of incessant warfare and power struggles. The solution to protect your people and mark your territory? Building walls. However, these were not the massive stone structures we associate with the Great Wall today. Instead, they were simpler fortifications, crafted from rammed earth and wood, built not with the help of modern machinery, but through the sweat and toil of human labor. The construction of these walls was driven by the muscle power of soldiers, peasants, and even prisoners, who were forced to work on these colossal projects. The Qi Wall, the pioneer among these, over 600 kilometers, an extraordinary accomplishment for the time considering the lack of advanced building technology. Not to be left behind, the states of Yan, Wei and Zhao soon followed, each constructing their own walls. These walls, each representing the state's strength and resolve, stood as much more than just physical barriers. They also served as psychological deterrents, signaling to neighboring states a clear message. This is our land. Cross this line, and you invite our wrath. Little could these states have known that their individual walls would eventually merge into a world wonder. The foundations laid in the 7th century BC flourished over the next millennium, ultimately culminating in the awe-inspiring structure we now recognize as the Great Wall of China. Jump to 221 BC, a new era began as the first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang, took reign. His vision wasn't just of a unified nation, but a physical embodiment of that unity. He dreamt of a substantial structure, a wall, that would symbolize unity and represent a formidable defense against northern invasions. At the core of this gigantic project was the task of connecting the disjointed walls built by various states during the Warring States period. Emperor Shi Huang, recognized for his obsessive pursuit of immortality and unification, demanded the integration of these disjointed walls. A fascinating fact that has intrigued scientists around the world was the use of sticky rice in the mortar, a recipe that contributed to the wall's strength and longevity. But the enormity of this project was not confined to these aspects. The emperor commanded the fortification and expansion of the wall, enabling it to span across the vast expanse of China. This was no task for the weak-willed. The human cost of this endeavor was immeasurable. Hundreds of thousands of primarily soldiers, peasants and prisoners labored under harsh conditions to bring the emperor's vision to life. Many succumbed to exhaustion and disease, their lives a testament to the colossal ambition of Emperor Qin Shi Huang. Their sacrifices are imbued in every brick, every mile of the Great Wall. Hence, the Great Wall stands as much more than a mere military defense or physical barrier against invasions. It is a monument to the resilience, determination, and indomitable spirit of those who built it. It's a testament to the strength of the Chinese people and a stark reminder of the human cost of such grand ambitions. From 1368 to 1644 AD, the Ming dynasty made significant contributions to the Great Wall, elevating it to a symbol of their cultural refinement and military strength. The wall's construction took on a new dimension under the Mings, transforming it into the monumental structure we recognize today. This period marked substantial advancements in construction techniques and materials. The Ming builders substituted the rammed earth and wood used in previous eras with bricks and stones, greatly improving the wall's durability, longevity and strength. In addition to this, the Mings introduced beacon towers and watchtowers along the wall, revolutionizing it into an effective communication system. These towers, acting as the empire's eyes, enabled soldiers to spot invaders from afar and transmit signals across great distances using smoke the day and fire at night. Despite its size and the colossal effort that went into its construction, a shocking fact is that the wall was not entirely successful in preventing invasions. The wall stretched over 6,000 kilometers from the shores of the Bohai Sea in the east to the Jiayu Pass in the west, a testament to the empire's vast territorial claims and a tangible demonstration of its commitment to protect its people. Yet, even with its impressive length and the watchful eyes of the strategically placed towers, the Great Wall could not completely safeguard the empire from foreign threats. In essence, under the Ming dynasty, Great Wall was a grand statement of power, unity, and cultural superiority. Yet its effectiveness as a barrier against invasions was not as formidable as one would expect, considering its impressive structure and scale. Today, the wall stands as a silent sentinel, bearing witness to the rise and fall of the Ming dynasty, a powerful symbol of national strength and unity, but also a reminder of its limitations in preventing invasions. Beginning in the 17th century, the Great Wall began losing its strategic significance. As China became more accessible to the rest of the world, the necessity for such a formidable barrier gradually dwindled. The once vibrant military centre began to decay under the ceaseless passage of time. Parts of the wall were forsaken, left to be eroded by nature and the elements. In a rather shocking turn of events, locals began dismantling sections of the wall for building materials. The once unifying symbol of power, the Great Wall, was gradually being erased, its former glory fading into the rapidly shifting Chinese landscape. This period of neglect endured for centuries, with the Great Wall largely dismissed and undervalued. However, as the 20th century dawned, a change in perspective began to emerge. The wall was no longer viewed as just an ancient defense mechanism, but rather as a tangible link to China's rich history and emblematic of the nation's resilience. Efforts to preserve the wall began in earnest. The worn-out sections of the wall were meticulously renovated, the entire structure was granted protection, and locals were educated on the importance of this national treasure and the need to preserve it. The Great Wall was no longer a remnant of a bygone era, but a priceless artifact to be carefully preserved for future generations. In 1987, the Great Wall's historical and cultural significance was internationally acknowledged when it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is one of China's most renowned tourist attractions, drawing millions of visitors each year from all corners of the world. They are drawn to its magnificence, to tread its ancient walkways, to stand transfixed by a structure that has weathered over 2 millennia. Today, Great Wall stands as an affirmation of China's rich history and unyielding spirit. It is a silent observer of the nation's past, an emblem of its resilience and a beacon of hope for its future. The Great Wall of China remains an enduring testament to the unwavering spirit of the individuals who constructed it, despite the trials of time. From its humble origins to its iconic status today, the journey of the Great Wall of China is a story of human aspiration, perseverance, and unity. In this narrative, we've journeyed through the ages, from its inception, through consolidation under Emperor Qin Shi Huang, the Ming dynasty's enhancements to its contemporary relevance. The shockingly impressive facts, like it's the only man-made structure visible from space, and the myth that it's held together with sticky rice, underline the need to protect and appreciate our shared cultural heritage. If these facts amazed you, imagine the sheer wonder of experiencing the Great Wall in person. Witness the amalgamation of architecture and human endeavor that culminates in this stunning edifice. Encourage your friends to embark on this journey of discovery by sharing this video. Hit the like button if you relish this travel through time, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing historical content.